perspectives.
Hello, guys. I hope you are well. My name is Alejandra Belis, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about some interesting topics with my friends.
Hi, my name is Carol, and I'm another host. I hope you can enjoy um, this time together with us.
Hello, my name is Marco, and well, I'm doing my first podcast, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yay!
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
but first, this is Chameleon
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 Podcast.
podcast.
podcast. Welcome to this new space. And we're going to start talking on a specific topic. We think that this topic is really important to us for young people, no? So that's why
Yeah.
we decided to talk about. So yeah.
Okay. How are you today? How do you feel? Um,
Well, I'm pretty good actually. I feel very well, and kind of nervous because of all these things, but I really appreciate the time, and especially because it's a really important topic, like Ale mentioned it. So I think it's very related with us, and yeah, all the people will identify themselves with this topic. So I hope they enjoy it.
So for let us know our topic, we're going to watch this video. We're going to talk about the pandemic and the effects of the pandemic. So first, we would like to talk about our own experience. So I don't know if Carolina, can you tell us about um, what did you learn about the pandemic?
mm, well, that's a good question. I think it affects all of us. So during these years, um, one of the things that I have learned is that the most important thing in our lives is our health, really. Um, because without health, oh my goodness, our life is nothing. And also to appreciate more the little time that we spend with our family and also friends, the people that we love. Um, because I have seen uh, people getting sick and die time after they have COVID. So I think it has been a really hard time. But yeah, when things like that, like this happened, you learn to love more and to appreciate the little time that you spend with the people that you love. So maybe that is one of the things that I have learned during this time. Yeah, I don't know you.
Yeah, I think it's really important to know how to to live with this with this pandemic because it's around us for a long time, I think. So yeah, and I don't know, enjoy the moment, no? As you say, many people passed away, so we need to learn how to appreciate life. I think that
Yeah.
that is a really good lesson for me. Um, I'm not trying to do my best because we don't know. Today we are here, tomorrow we don't know what is going on. So
Mhm.
yeah, live in the moment. Um, feel thankful, I think, and appreciate my family, my friends, and all the good things that I have now. I think is a really good lesson about all of this stuff that we were living in in these years because the pandemic has like almost 2 years to be here,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's a lot of time. No?
It's been a lot of time. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. What about you, Marco?
Well, I agree with you basically with everything, because right now all this situation is very um, crazy, and everything that you realized before right now is very different. As you say, right now, I think we understand how fast everything can change, and how a life can just pass away, very fast. Um, so we were talking today with some relatives, and one of my aunts mentioned about this thing of COVID and everything. And she said, well, right now we really have learned that we have to live the moment, we have to understand that this conversation or everything that we are doing right now, we have to appreciate, because maybe, who knows, tomorrow maybe someone can uh, be outside of this table, or in this case, in this conversation,
Yeah.
so it's really crazy. But I think right now everyone has this knowledge to appreciate their life, and try to make something worthy,
Yeah. And with this thing that we are talking about, I was thinking like, um, how did you live the pandemic at the beginning? Because in the beginning, uh, everything was really, I don't know, we were like freaking
Weird.
freaking out. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. Can you tell us about the experience at the beginning of the pandemic?
Well, yeah. I remember that it was Friday, and
Yeah,
it
it was
was
right.
13th of March. So, you know, that's something really crazy. But
Mhm.
yeah, that happened. And I remember that I was working, and, some of my co-workers were started to be kind of freak because of the things that you heard in the news and everything like that, or the thing that you can read in the newspaper and all that stuff, because you have been hearing how in other countries everything had been started, one person
Yeah.
came and everything started. So I think everyone was like kind of freak out. But um, I remember that we went to buy something for lunch, uh, and we were talking about that and how will be everything if the government announced about the COVID is right here in Guatemala and everything. And when we came back to the office, we saw the news on TV, and they say that the government had announced all these things, right? Of the pandemic and the coronavirus had came to water. So we were like, oh my gosh, and everything that we were talking, it was happening. So
Yeah.
it was
Mhm.
completely crazy. Some of my coworkers called their families and tried to know, or tried to let them know that they were good.
Okay.
And
Uh-huh.
as other countries, uh, someone was like, "Hey, you have to buy toilet paper,"
Oh my
and
Yeah.
God.
I
like,
remember that. Yeah. Oh my God. People were crazy with toilet
yeah.
paper.
So
Oh my God.
I think
Oh,
in that time we didn't know about
how to react,
why,
maybe. Uh-huh.
how to react. So people was
Yeah.
okay, why would I need, they don't need it, they don't think in food, they don't think in clothes, no, they think in toilet paper.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God. Yeah. I remember that I don't know if it was Friday, but I went to the store in near from my house, and a lady was buying a lot of things. The store next to me is like two houses next to my house, and I was waiting like I don't know many almost 20 minutes because the lady was buying a lot of things, a lot of things that day. Like, and I was thinking like I don't know if I have to be worried because I don't
Yeah.
feel the need to buy a lot of stuff,
Mhm.
or worry about she is freaking out, no, or I don't know. It was like okay. The reaction of people were I don't know, incredible.
yeah.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
In my
Oh my
case,
gracious.
I don't know. I think it was kind of hard because we didn't know how to react and what to do. um, Also, maybe kind of depressed because I was used to meeting my friends often, and suddenly we just couldn't get together anymore. Um, and yeah, like you couldn't believe that the virus was here, that it becomes like so far away from here,
Mhm.
and suddenly it was here. So that was
Yeah.
crazy. Um, I remember that in my house, we were always waiting for the news to watch what is happening right now, or what happened next, what the
Uh,
president is going to say. So things like that. Um, but yeah, it was all crazy. But besides that, I think that, well, some days were really boring, like, or depressed, like you didn't know what to do, you couldn't go out. um, but then
Yeah.
little by little, you just learn to live in that way, like a new way. So
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible
everything changed.
how
Mhm.
the things change one day
To
to other,
another.
no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember that this Friday, as you say, Marco, um, I was working, and and it was like, okay, I didn't watch the news and I didn't know what's going on. And the next day, in Saturday at night, we went to a party with my friends, and we were making jokes, no, like, give me alcohol because for the COVID, no, we need to protect us and something like that. Something like, did you wash your hands very well? No. So,
Yeah.
and we really enjoyed that party, um, without thinking that it was going to be the last party in a lot of time now. So
Yeah.
when I talk with my friends about how the COVID came to here in Guatemala and how it started all the things here, we remember that day with when we decided to go to that party, because it was like, oh, I don't have the feeling to go out, so, and then we decided, okay, let's go, because I don't know, someone that we didn't see in a lot of time is going to get there, so we decided to go. um, we took a lot of that moment, because it was like, okay, at least we went to that party and everything was good. Because the next Monday we we didn't can go out, no, so
Yeah.
yeah. um
Yeah.
and I don't know, in my case, I think that um I really enjoy staying home. So for me it was like, okay, I'm going to start my home office. Because my boss in that time said me that we have to do the whatever, the restrictions or whatever the president said. So yeah, I started to to work in my house. But here in my house, I live with four other people, so it was really hard because for the internet, and I don't know, uh, stay with all the people all the time here in my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big problem was the internet, because everybody was working there, no, or working here. So yeah, the internet was horrible, and I don't know, but it was a time that the internet was horrible no matter what. No, I don't know if you live with that. You have to deal with that, but yeah, we change our plan for having more capacity of internet, and it was the same. It was the same. No, nothing changed, no. So yeah, that was the difficult thing here in my house. And but I really enjoy to do home office. But now I think that is enough now. Enough home
It's
office for me. Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. Because at the time I didn't came back to that work now. A lot of things changed in these years.
um, yeah. Uh, as you was telling us about your experience and how you enjoyed this moment, especially at the beginning, because you had the opportunity to be at home and everything like that. I was thinking, well, who is the person that I know who really enjoyed all the time? And it's my mom, you know. she 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 asked for to have more lockdown, you know, because she she had to work basically no matter what. She works for a sugar plant, so she always has to go, and you know, even in the pandemic, because it's something really important, it's part of the food, so
Yeah.
she has the permission to go and everything like that. But she was very very happy because when it was the lockdown, she had to came back to the house earlier. So she was very happy because of that, and she really enjoyed that
Yeah.
time. And right
Was
now
no
she's like,
traffic.
that's other one too.
Yeah, oh my God.
And
Traffic.
and the gas, it was so cheap in that time. So
Yeah.
that was another fact. So my mom really enjoyed that time, and right now it's like, well, when we will have
Another.
another lockdown.
Oh my God.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Now
Yeah,
the
yeah,
gas is, oh my God, really expensive, no?
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Or-
So, what are you doing to manage the pandemic right now? No, because we told everything about how we'll live with the pandemic at the beginning. I don't know, maybe how was the mood to stay a lot of thing or a lot of time in our houses, maybe, and how we are dealing with it, because it's something that is not going uh, right now, no.
Mhm.
It's not going to
It-
disappear.
yeah, exactly. Exactly, it's going to live with us for a long time.
Probably. Yeah.
We don't know how much time, so yeah.
At
How
least
is it going?
we have the vaccines now.
Yeah,
Mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
hmm
Yeah,
But anyways. Oh
Yeah, prepared.
well.
yeah.
Sure, Carnet.
Do
Sure
you have
idea
the
about the
two
vaccine.
doses already?
No, I have just one.
Only one? Okay.
Just
Uh-huh.
one?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And you,
And
Ale?
what brand?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I have my two doses of Moderna. So,
Nice, nice. I
yeah.
got AstraZeneca, and
Mhm.
hopefully in almost 2 weeks I will have the other doses. So
Cool.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Everything is okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And you, Karen?
I have my two doses already.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think it is helpful because
mhm.
if you got COVID, it will be like lower.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
It's incredible, but it's true, no?
yeah,
A lot of people don't want to get the vaccine, so I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know if they have a point, but it's their decision, no?
That's
yeah,
I
yeah.
really worrying.
respect it.
Mhm,
Yeah,
hmm
yeah. But I don't know. I know few um partners or few people that have the vaccine and then they had COVID, and it was like a flu, no? It was more stronger than a flu, but it wasn't that bad that they have to go to the hospital or something like that. So
hmm
mhm,
yeah, I think the
mhm.
vaccine is really
Helpful.
necessary
Yeah.
for, yeah, it helps a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And I was thinking about your question, and well,
Oh yeah.
I think the vaccine is one of the reasons why right now a lot of people, they are like very, or they are more calm, and they are more or less preoccupied, you know. In my case, I think with the vaccine you have a little more uh, freedom, because you have something that you say, okay, well, I will be fine even if I got uh,
COVID.
coronavirus.
hmm
Mhm.
Um, so in some way, I think it's a really important step to get what we have living before the COVID, to get back our uh, life in some way.
Yeah.
So right now I'm dealing with basically everything, but it's more normal.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
I think in some way, I got used to study in this way in the virtual form, and I think I started to be more secure about everything. So I think right now I'm doing well, but it was basically in the middle of the pandemic when I was really crazy, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, what is going on?" And how much time this will be, uh, happening. So
Yeah.
I think this is very hopefully for us, or some kind of try to give us hope, even in the storm, or even everything that is going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is important, no? The way that we deal with it, um, uh, in a way, we learn about it, no? We know another way or another piece of us because no one, I think no one thought about living a pandemic now. I think in the most crazy ideas or thoughts, I don't know if someone imagined living a pandemic. And
Yeah.
I don't know, for us, like young people, like are used to go out, uh, study, working, um I don't know, hang out
Going to
with
parties.
friends, going to parties. It was really shocking for us. I don't know. It was a way
Yeah.
to stop, because I think that the most of the people do a lot of things or did a lot of things when we could go out. Um, so it was like a really long pause.
Mhm.
But yeah, shocking too, because it's something that you are doing a lot of things, and instantly you can't do anything now. So yeah, um, in a way for me was I really enjoyed in the beginning. Uh, but as I said before, now for me it is starting to be kind of difficult now, because I work like a freelance, so I'm freelancer. So I don't have the need to go out. No, I just go out uh, for specific things. And when I don't know, I want to get with some friend, or I don't know, do something, I prefer that they came to my house or something like that, because I think it's safe. Is safer than go out. So I think that I'm trying to recover my life in the street in a safe way, no, uh, without a lot of fear, just a little bit, but trying to get uh, out, and I don't know, knowing that
Living
we
your
have
life.
to live with this.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have to live with that.
That's true. I think well, we are used to live in this way right now,
Mhm.
even though we have the 2 doses. Um, we need to take care of ourselves, washing our hands constantly, using a mask. So those are things that we know that we need to do, keeping a distance between people.
Mhm.
just taking care of where are you going to or things like that. But we need to live. We need to go out. We need to
Yeah.
buy the things,
Yeah.
you know. So that's things that we need to do daily. Um, and yeah, things have changed, but we have learned how to live, and that is good, I think, because we have changed
Yeah.
too. The way that we think right now is different. Maybe we are more mature. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, only
Yeah.
maybe.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
because we make it. We survive to this pandemic. Oh, we are surviving.
Yeah, we are surviving. We
Yeah, yeah.
obtain more abilities, like different abilities. We learn to study virtual, as Marco said.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It changed a lot, but it was for good, maybe. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah,
Mhm.
this is how we are dealing this right now,
Mhm.
little by little.
Yeah.
And well,
Yeah.
we hope that everything is going better and better every day.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
baby steps, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So,
It was
The good
so.
thing,
Yeah.
the good thing is that next time we will have some experience of other people, so it wouldn't be just us. We will hear about what other people say, how they have been living this pandemic, and what they have been learning. So
Mhm.
um, I
That
hope
sounds
they
interesting.
will. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
yeah, we're going to talk about how this pandemic affects other, no? Because we have our own experience, and thank God we survived, no? But
We
there
are
are a
alive.
lot. Yeah, we are alive, and we learn a lot of things. But in general, no, how people live with or how to deal with that is really interesting. No, having another point of view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Don't miss our second chapter.
Yay. It was so nice to talk to you guys. So see
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the next
I
See you
enjoyed a
in
chapter.
lot.
chapter